Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild playthrough. And yeah, so happy to be back and able to record and stream again, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that were here yesterday, I was able to stream once again. And for those of you that weren't, obviously you're wondering, Tyler, why do you sound like you're very, very sick or recovering from sickness? Well, these past couple days, I've been at a place called Fish Camp for my college I'm going to. So I've just been there yelling and screaming and having a good time. So my voice is gone from that. So if I do sound a little hoarse, guys, I do apologize. But I'm going to try and make this video as enjoyable as possible. So now, guys, I've gotten us to a place where there's two locations. There's a little hut over there that we're going to go explore. And there's a little, oh, gosh dang it. Hold on. Let me just, okay. And then there's a little, it looks like a little area that we can go and attack. So we're going to go do this area first. Start off with some action, you know. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get, no. Oh, gosh. Alright. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and get a nice little snipe on this guy if I can. Got him. There we go. Look at that. Okay. Not close enough to that guy. Okay. So, what is that? I just saw something. Oh, yikes. I just saw it say, take something. Hold on, I can't. It's gone now. It's gone. I probably already took it. But I thought it would have told me. That's fine. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if I can get a headshot. Bro, that was a long... I am a sniper, man. Ooh, what's this? What is this? Mushroom. Mushroom that can grow almost anywhere, but prefers ceilings and sheer cliffs. Cook it before eating to temporarily increase your movement speed. So there's cooking in this game. That's cool. Okay. Alright. Okay, so there's this guy, and there's that guy. Awesome. Okay, so not bad. Not bad at all. Whoa, what in the... Whoa. And I'm sorry, guys, if you can hear my chair squeaking. I apologize about that. But, okay, it looks like we got some meat here. Seared. Oh, my gosh, look how much. Wow, that's a lot. Oh, and there's a bow here. Boko horn, or Boko Blin horn. Don't know what it really does. But I guess we'll figure it out, huh? Okay, so I guess we get a chest for, like, completing these places. Let's see. What do we get? A throwing spear. Okay. That's not bad. It does only do, it does do less damage than what we have right now, so obviously we're not going to equip it. So, bro, look, it's the old man. What? Okay, hold on. I'm going to get these apples real quick. I figured out that you can chop down a tree off camera because I accidentally swung my sword at a tree, and I saw that I made like this huge dent in it. And so, yeah. And you can also get wood right here. So, aha! What have you got to say to me, old man? Oh, fancy that. What are you doing? I thought this tree here might make for some good firewood. However, getting a tree to fall exactly where you want it to is quite an art. The trick is to turn your hips so that you face which way you want the tree to land. It's best to use an axe when felling trees. A sword works in a pinch, but you'll end up ruining the blade. Okay. Yes, I'm a bit busy right now, as you can see. What are you doing? Oh, wait, hold on. Speaking of hips, mine are starting to ache. Okay. Would you like some help? Okay, I thought this tree might make for some good firewood. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna go check out his camp, because he does have a camp here. And I would love to check it out. So, obviously, guys, we're not at the shrines like I said I was going to be in one of the episodes. But I tried to get up there, and it's so hard to get up there. I just went, like, straight exploring and passed time by the fire. That's cool. And there's a shield here. Oh, it's a pot lid. Okay, so I press and hold, and so I can press and hold and swap. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. And what's this? A torch. Torch will stay lit once ignited, but if you put it away, the flame will extinguish until you light it again. Okay. Okay. So, like, I went up to the mountain and it was so difficult. Like, I was freezing up there, so I thought maybe he would help me. Woodcutter's axe I'll take. What are these? Spicy peppers. Can help you withstand the cold. Let's check out his diary. The old man's diary. Read. On this desolate plateau, the only pleasure that brings me comfort is cooking. And today I outdid myself. Truly, I created the most perfect dish. I call it spicy meat and seafood fry. This recipe not only restores health, but it also keeps me warm, even when traveling into the snowy mountains. With this dish on my side, I no longer have to worry about that itchy, warm doublet. Read more. I do not know how I allowed this to happen, but it seems I forgot to write down a very important recipe. I know it contained raw meat and spicy pepper. However, I simply cannot remember what else. My age is catching up to me. Read more. Sadly, on this lonely plateau, I have only my own knowledge and memory to rely on. If I did find someone who knew the missing ingredient, I would happily reward them with my warm doublet. However, it seems unlikely that a miraculous wish will ever be fulfilled. Okay. Huh. Warm doublet. So he said it consisted of raw meat and spicy pepper. Bro, this is a pitchfork. I can't carry any more melee weapons. Oh, I need to drop some weapons, actually, thinking about it. Because I've got, like, way too many weapons. Like, stupid weapons, like a tree branch. Drop. And, like, this spear. Drop. And this, okay. But I do want this farmer's pitchfork, though. I mean, like, look at this thing, man. I am a farmer. Okay, so, what could it be? Like, what would a warm doublet need? Okay, so I don't have raw meat. I do have spicy pepper. I've got a baked apple. Okay. So, I've got to go find an animal in order to be able to do this. So, what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm going to cut the episode here. And I'm going to go see if I can find what I need for this guy's recipe. And once I find what I need from the recipe, I will come back and we'll get onto this. Because I don't want to spend like the entire episode searching for just that. I would like to try and get these other 2 shrines done. So I'm going to go find what I need. I'm going to go find the raw meat and then the missing ingredient, which I don't know what it is. And then I will be back, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, I shall be back in about 3 seconds. So you guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am back, and I did actually figure out what I had to do. I'll explain here in just a second, but before this old man needs to leave, I need to talk to him about this. His body of mine isn't what it used to be. Recovering from a bout of hard work takes a while. If you're hungry, I have an empty pot. Got any tips? Simply open your inventory, grab a hold of your ingredients, then toss them in. Okay, so basically, guys, to get the warm doublet, what I had to do was I had to go to the forest right next to where I spawned, and I had to go get meat. So, I need to cook that. I need to cook the meat. I can get like a... So what I can get is I can get meat skewer, which is nice. Then what I need to do also is basically to make the spicy meat and seafood stir fry, I needed a Hyrulean bass. I needed a raw meat, and I needed a spicy pepper. And that's how you make the spicy meat, seafood, and seafood stir fry. And once you make that, what happens is, he says this. I cooked something. And you show him the spicy, wait, is that? It looks just like my signature perfect dish. My spicy meat and seafood fry. But how did you... Well, I suppose that isn't important. Can I trouble you to share the recipe? Ah, of course, Hyrule Bass. How could I have forgotten? Well done. Now, please allow me to reward your culinary efforts with this warm doublet. And basically, once you put the warm doublet on, you will be able to go up into the mountain. And then you will be able to withstand the colder temperatures. And I'm going to go ahead and equip that warm doublet right now. So we're going to go ahead and equip. And there it is, guys. Warm doublet has been equipped. And also I have for food, I've got right here, the spicy meat and seafoods fry. So guys, that's what you have to do. Also, you can get the Hyrule Bass from the you can get Hyrulean Bass from the just really any lake, mainly the one. If you want to find them quickly, you can go to the one right by the Temple of Time. And yeah, so I can now go into the I can climb up the mountain now. So I'm not gonna cut this. I'm gonna leave this so you guys, because like I said, I climbed the mountain earlier, guys, and it was honestly amazing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna climb this mountain, and I'm gonna show you guys how like in depth this game really is, and just how amazing it really is. And then like once that's over, I'll cut to the next shrine, and then I think we're gonna try and finish this episode off with getting the paraglider, which I think we can do. So after that, we'll probably call it an episode. So yeah, see, now I can go into here. I have cold resistance, and I'm okay. Look, nothing's happening to me. Bad part is, though, I have to climb up this little section of mountain right here in order to be able to get up to this shrine, because this shrine is a little bit difficult to get up to. So I do need to kind of use my energy sparingly, make sure I can get up to the top of this mountain, which I think I can. I think I'll be okay. And then the shrine. See, I barely made it that time. I was really scared. So the shrine, in all honesty, is right there. Yeah, right there. I see it. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. Okay. I didn't actually realize that you needed to cook something to actually get the warm doublet. I did not realize that. So that's really cool. Really like that aspect of the game. But yeah, here we go. We're going into another... Oh, I don't have time to deal with you guys. The Owa Daim Shrine. Okay. Look, he's just sitting there just like, oh. Alright, we're gonna skip this, let it go all in. And we're gonna go into the shrine. I think we're getting another power, I want to say, because I think most shrines, I think like the beginning shrines give you powers, like the powers that you're gonna need throughout the game. And there's only two, I think there's only 2 more available slots. So yeah, all right, here we go. What is this? What is this trial? What is this trial called? What do we have here? What is the trial called? Whoa, this looks crazy. Okay. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Owa Daim. Then in the name of the goddess of Hylia, I offer this trial. The stasis trial. Stasis. Stasis. Homeostasis. The only thing I can think of when I think of stasis is I think of homeostasis, which means regulation of the body, bodily functions. So maybe it's like, I don't know, actually. What does stasis do? Let me read about it. Oh no, there's 6. Okay. Stop the flow of time for an object. What? You can do... That's crazy. You can stop the flow of time. Okay. That is cool. That is actually amazing. Stop. Stop. I barely made that. Okay. Stop. Ha ha ha. And it won't keep going because I think it's still there. Awesome. That is so cool, man. Okay, what's it giving me? Ooh, okay, that's a traveler shield. Okay, traveler shield. Yeah, I learned how to switch shields while I was in there. While I was doing the little cut scene, guys. So yeah, learned how to do that. Okay. And I don't remember actually how to swap. I don't remember how to swap. I'll have to figure that out. Bro, an iron sledgehammer. Okay. Maybe I need to use magnesis on this ball. Huh. All right, there we go, guys. I am so sorry about that. I have no idea actually what happened. It was a bit quiet for a minute. Literally, my mic just stopped working. Like, I have no idea. Like, I didn't want to cut the episode just to make my mic fix, and like we were in the middle of a cutscene, so obviously I'm just like I don't want to just cut the episode because like my mic stopped working. I was just gonna let it play out because there was audio in the background to really kind of mask it. So I do apologize about that, guys. I was not prepared to have that happen. Okay. I'm very sorry about that, guys, but we're all good now. So we have one more area to get to before we can get the paraglider. So what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm going to cut the recording here, and then I will be back once we get to the last shrine. There's going to be, I'm sorry there's a lot of jump cuts in this episode, guys. I really do apologize, but it's just easier to get, because I mean, like, it's all the way over there, guys. Like, I don't really think it'd be very entertaining just seeing me run around and making this like a 40-minute episode. I like to keep them kind of short. You know what, actually, hold on. Let's see something. Let's see, it's over there. If I could swim through the lake, or can I wonder if I can swim through the lake. Okay, you know what? We're gonna leave this in. I'm not gonna cut it. Another woodcutter's axe. I can't carry any more melee weapons. Okay. You know, they always make it seem like it's very far away, but in all honesty, that doesn't look super far away. So I think I'm just gonna run it. Because, I mean, it doesn't, like, obviously, I just gotta climb a little bit, but that's not hard. But what I'm worried about is, like, the swimming aspect. Oh, wait, hold on. See, like... Huh. Okay. So if I would have stayed up on the mountains, I could have just ran across. So what happens if I swim? What happens with that? What happens if I swim? Eat food, eat food, eat food now. Eat. I'm dead. I died. I couldn't get out of the free, like, okay, I didn't know because the warm doublet, it said I was immune from cold, but I guess not from freezing cold water, I guess. Okay, that's good though. Maybe it'll spawn me back at the temple. Not the temple, the shrine I was just at. And maybe I can just go from there and make it easier. But dang it, man, I did not want that to happen. I did not foresee myself. I don't know why I didn't foresee myself dying to the cold temperatures. Okay, so yeah, I honestly just need to get back up there and run. That's about it. That's about all I can do right now. Looks like I'm gonna have to climb. I don't know where to climb though. Where did I climb up just a minute ago? Right over here. Okay. If I can make it once, I can make it again. Okay. So we're gonna climb, make it to the last shrine. You know what? This probably will be a longer episode since I'm trying to get a lot done. So, yeah. It'll probably be maybe in like the 30-minute range. Because I don't really want to do a lot of jump cuts in this game. I only want to do them whenever it's absolutely necessary. Like I've got to travel like across the map and I don't have a fast travel location. So, yeah. But guys, a little bit about what happened earlier. Basically, In order to survive cold temperatures, you need the warm doublet, which is what I'm wearing now. To get the warm doublet, what you need to do is you need to have three things to make a certain dish for the old man. It's the spicy meat and seafood stir fry is the dish that you have to make. And basically, what you need from that is you need seafood, which is you need Hyrulean bass. The way you can get Hyrulean bass is there's usually a lake right by your first trial, or your first temple, or your first whatever you want to call it. I think it's trial. And it's right by there. There's a lake right there that you can go and get fish in. So that's where you can go get some of the Hyrulean bass. The next thing that you need is meat. You can get meat from the forest. There's animals there that you can kill to get meat. And then once you go to the old man's house, there's spicy peppers in there that you can use to talk to him. And after you do all of that, you do have to wait until nighttime. It's an acorn. Okay. You do have to wait until nighttime comes because you have to wait till he's sitting at his little fire pit area. And then once he's sitting there, you can talk to him. And he'll tell you if you have things to cook, you can cook those. So basically what you'll need to do is you'll go into your inventory. You'll click on the Hyrulean bass, and you'll click hold. And then you'll be holding the Hyrulean bass. And it'll say 1 out of 5 things being held. And then you're going to want to click on the, what the heck is going on here? Then you're going to want to click on the meat. And you're going to want to click on the spicy pepper. And then throw those into the fire, and it'll cook. And then you need to show him that, and then he will say, "Oh, good job on making the dish, and in exchange, here you go," and he'll give you the warm doublet. And that's how you do it. All right, I'm gonna take this meat because I need more meat. Seared steak, beautiful. And then, yeah, he'll give you the warm doublet, and then you can go on to the next 2 trials. Alright, so here we are at the last trial before the shrine. It's called shrine. Dang it, there we go. Before we actually get to move on from this land and get the paraglider. Because the paraglider apparently is a huge part in this game. Like, apparently if you don't have the paraglider, you can't do anything. So you've got to do these shrines in order to get it. And I still have no idea what the spirit orbs do. For some reason, I feel like they're... Because I know for a fact you don't go through the entire... Like, in any Zelda game, you don't go through the entire Zelda game with just 3 hearts. So I'm sure that you'll get those spirit orbs will be used to maybe even like increase your stamina and your HP. I am Kenamot, and the name of the goddess Violet for this trial. Kronos, or Cryonos. Oh, that's freezing. That's freezing. I know that for a fact. Because cryogenic therapy. That's kind of like that's kind of the same thing. Cryogenic therapy is where they freeze something in order to let it heal or keep something from spreading. Because once you go into cryogenic hibernation, what it does is your body freezes and everything just stops moving at an alarming rate. And so like if you have like an infection, they can freeze it to stop it from spreading and get the medicine in quicker. So yeah, that's pretty cool actually. It's very cool. Very, very cool. Okay. So obviously I think I have to freeze the water. That is so cool, man. Like, actually. Okay. So I guess there's certain... Yeah, there's like things I have to raise up here. Look at that, man. Okay. Okay, so there's obviously going to be a chest somewhere. Obviously going to be a chest. I was not prepared for that. What? My weapon broke. Oh, that ain't cool. I was not expecting that. Oh man, now I'm upset. I didn't think it would break. Okay, So I think what I need to do is I need to freeze one side. In order to... Okay, what? Oh, okay, I see what I need to do. There we go, okay. There's usually a chest in these trials, aren't there? So, where was this one? Is it up there, maybe? I don't know. There's usually a chest in these trials. Huh. Maybe it's like... Oh, there it is, right there. Okay. There it is, okay. So that one was a little tricky to get. Like, he was a little... Oh my gosh, I keep pressing Y thinking it's X because on my Xbox it is. Okay, so there we go. That's not bad. So what did you give me? A Traveler Spear. See, nothing really good. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. So let's jump. And let's get this shrine done, and then we're going to go ahead. I will do a jump cut getting back, unless I have a fast travel, and then I'll just fast travel. Alright, so what do you got to say to me? They're all the same, which is cool. I like that. I like how they're all the same. Yeah. At this point in time, this is where my mic cut off. I don't know why, like I really don't. Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you this spirit orb. Pshaw, come to me. Just the animation, man, is so cool because it just like it's a spirit orb. It goes into his spirit. It's so cool. May the goddess smile upon you. But it's cool. So like, they're kept in the same type of style of containment unit that Link's contained in. But once someone comes and gets the spirit orb, and someone righteous comes and gets it, they're free, and that's really cool. I like that. They're free, and they can finally live in peace, knowing that someone is trying their hardest to fix what happened to Hyrule. Okay, so, oh, here we go. Here he is. I didn't even have to go anywhere. With this, you have now acquired all of the spirit orbs from the shrines on this plateau. Oh ho ho! Extraordinary! That means it's finally time. Link, it's finally time for me to tell you everything. But first, imagine an X on your map with the 4 shrines as the endpoints. Find the spot where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. Do you understand? Where 2 lines connecting the shrines would cross, there I will be waiting. Where 2 shrines? What's that? Hold on. Rip. Okay. Hold on a second. What does that mean? Okay. After you acquire the spirit orbs from the shrine, the old man tells you that he'll be waiting in the place amid the 4 centered in the midst. The Temple of Time, right? It's this. It's this right here. It's right in the tower. Like, it's in the clock tower, overlooking the entirety of Hyrule. That is actually so cool. So that's the point on the map where the 4 shrines meet in the center. If 2 lines of the shrines were crossing perpendicular, that's where they would meet, is right there at that tower. Bro, that's really cool. Okay, so I honestly don't think I'm going to have to do a jump cut here either because I didn't know where we were going to have to go. So we can actually just keep going and keep this. Well, I guess we'll only have to do 1 cut and that'll be right at the beginning. So that's really nice. Appreciate that. Game, you have saved me. Ow, that actually really hurt my ankle. I'm sure you guys heard that was my ankle, man. So, okay, I traveled here earlier and the old man was sitting over here. And now he's not. Bro, have I been hallucinating this whole time? What if there was like really never an old man? What if he was never really there? Bro, this is messing with my mind. Okay, hold on. Bro, like, seriously, this is messing with my mind. What? Bro, this is weird. So was he really there or was he really not there? I'm about to find out, bro. I'm literally about to find out. Okay. Temple of Time. It's gotta be here, right? Like overlooking the entire area. That would make sense, right? Like I'm not just being dumb here and like I'm not missing like an obvious marker or anything. Ancient shaft. Oh hey. Not bad. Okay. I know there's really not a ladder over on this side. I know there was one over there on that other side. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to go over there and get onto the ladder because I know for a fact I will not make it climbing because I don't have near enough stamina. Yeah, here we go. See, why would they put a ladder here if I never needed to go up it, you know? Like, why would they do that? Like, it has to be here. It has to be. And, like, look. There's even, like, a path aligned for me. It has to be here. There he is. Look. Bro, he's a ghost. I'm serious. He's actually a ghost. What in the world is going on? He's actually a ghost. Well done there, young one. Now then, time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Roham Oshima Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists. What? Oh my gosh. The great calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path. Lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. Wait, so he's a ghost. And since then I have remained in spirit form. I don't think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. Oh my gosh, man, this is so cool. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generations to generation in form of legends and fairy tales. That's cool. But there was also a prophecy. I don't know if he's saying this or not, I can't hear, so the signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear. And the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously or something like that. These coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess who, with a sacred power and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. That's me! That's me! It was said it was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of those ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beast. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. What? Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. What is this? He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the Divine Beast, and turned them against us. What? The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, gravely wounded, collapsed while defending the princess. And thus the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. What the heck, man? This is crazy. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone. Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you. What in the world is happening right now, man? That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end was me. The knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand revitalized, 100 years later. That's so cool. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter. He may be speaking, and I may just be talking over him. Ganon. That's so weird. Honestly, like that's really crazy, man. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly. I mean, he wouldn't be moving his mouth if he wasn't saying anything, would he? I mean, sometimes that happens, but that you make your way east out to one of the villages. I don't know, I think he is talking. Dang, I've been talking over him this entire time, guys. I'm so sorry. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. So I've got to go way out there. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the twin peaks. Oh my gosh, man. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north. So I'm all alone now. Here's the paraglider, just as I promised. Paraglider, an item that you received from the king on the Great Plateau. Press X while you're in the air. So I have completed the isolated plateau. With that, you should be able to safely fly over off the cliffs surrounding this area. And I think that's it. Told you everything I can. And this is it. Link, you must save Hyrule. Bro, that's so crazy, though. Destroy Ganon is my new mission. Seek out Impa. Okay, delete stamp. Alright, you know what? So it's all the way out here. Alright, so we've got it on the map. And so apparently we can use the paraglider now. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. What? So even the paraglider itself uses stamina. That's crazy. Okay, and it looks like... So if you throw your weapon, it breaks. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh my gosh, man. Okay, there we go. Okay, I got him. I still have not taken out... Okay, I gotta get this hammer, man. Dang, bro, this guy is strong. Here we go. Okay, there he goes, but jeez. Okay, did I get them all? Okay. Oh my gosh. This part alone, guys, has been 33 minutes. So guys, this is a 40-minute episode of Legend of Zelda. So I do apologize for it being so long, guys. We did get fire arrows, so I'm going to go ahead and call it there, guys, because we have had so much going on. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you guys did enjoy, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, guys. I was really happy to do this series for you guys. It really has been a lot of fun, and I couldn't have asked for a better group of people to do it with. So thank you guys all so much. I'm going to try and get this uploaded as soon as possible. And yeah, by the time you guys are seeing this, I don't know what time it's going to be. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's live stream. So thank you guys so much, and peace out, ladies and gentlemen.